Hey everyone, this is Troy Harper here at Harper Cigar Lounge, and I'm back again for another Boston Scally cap review. And thought I'd show off my little green uh, keychain from the Boston Scally company that I got free with another purchase of a cap over close to St. Patrick's Day. But anyway, again, just wanted to show that off. It's nothing much. It's but very proud of this company, the Boston Scally Company, and what they have to offer with their caps. Um, excuse me. Anyway, very excited to be back with you guys, and thanks for all your support to me, all of you guys that support me here at Harper Cigar Lounge. Um, Make sure you subscribe today if you haven't. Share this content with everybody you know. Leave me a thumbs up. But share this content with everybody you know, especially if they're into hard rock, heavy metal, premium cigars, and these Boston Scally caps. So make sure you let people know about this channel, and I sure appreciate you guys for doing that. All of you that have been doing that, and we've got about 5 new members to Harper Cigar Lounge. So I appreciate that very much. Thanks for all your support to me, guys. All of you that have been with me from the beginning, all you new members to this channel, all of you are appreciated just as much. But I really appreciate all of you that have been with me from the beginning. Um, Going on almost um, 2.5 years with this channel now. So anyway, very excited, guys, to be here to do this Boston Scally cap review. So let's get into it. First of all, let me show you the cap that I first purchased almost 3 years ago now. This is the Kenmore Black wool and polyester. Um, this is a 6 panel cap, and my very first purchase was this one right here. The cap pin that you see here, right here, that was not. I did not purchase that at the time. I purchased that later and added it to this. But 8 panel cap, wool on the outside, polyester on the inside, the famous Boston Scally company logo there. The patch, medium large is what I wear. It's just been such a great cap. Let me show you I guess let me show you all the angles here, but no button on the top. But as you can see, it is a 6 panel cap. Um, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 panels, wool, black polyester on the inside. My very first purchase, almost 3 years ago now. Um, this has been my cap that I wear to concerts majority of the time. It's just a badass looking cap, especially with my heavy metal t-shirts. And it just goes with whether it's with my dress clothes or my everyday clothes. I wear a lot of heavy metal shirts, um, and I wear a lot of heavy metal shirts. So these shirts go great with that, and goes great with dress clothes as well. Goes great with everything. But this has been my cap that I've been to a lot of concerts with. That's again the cap that I wear to almost every concert I go to. I can't think of, excuse me, guys, I've been fighting some allergies. Um, I can't think of a concert I haven't worn it to yet. I've worn it to everything that I've gone to over the past 3 years. Plus, I just wear it for other, every day as well, off and on. I've got around 35 Boston Scally caps now. So I do make sure I wear it ever so often still. Um, and it's just been a great cap. It's been very comfortable. We're very warm in the winter. So I don't wear it too much in the summertime. Um, like I said, I will wear it to concerts, even if it is in the summertime. I'll wear it to concerts. But other than that, I pretty much wear it in the wintertime most of the time. So, but again, trying to give you all the angles here, and I'm sorry that I'm congested today. Um, these darn allergies of mine. Every time the weather changes, it was warm and now it's cold again outside. It's been snowing a little bit. Um, close up of that Boston Scally cap pin. It's a really, really dark. It's black. I can't think it was a really dark green, but it's actually black. But with that three-leaf clover, it's just a badass looking cap pin. Really is. This cap at the time ran me around $49, and with about $8 shipping. But I think at the time that I probably did get some kind of a discount code, I'm sure, with it, which probably knocked, a few bucks off of it at the time. But definitely has been worth the money for sure. So let me get into the real reason why I'm here. As you notice, I've got a Black Sabbath shirt on today. I'm very excited about, even though I'm not going to get to see it or be there, but July 5th over in Birmingham, England, Black Sabbath will be together for the very last time. It's a one-off show. It's going to be an all-day event. They've got all kinds of groups and bands opening up for them, performers opening up, some special guest appearances from a lot of artists as well. But it's Saturday, July 5th over in Birmingham, England. Like I said, a one-off show, and I hope that somebody will tape it and put it up on YouTube, at least some clips of it on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be a pay-per-view thing or not yet. Nothing's been discussed about that. But I hope they'll bring out a DVD or a Blu-ray or something of that as well. Now, I don't know how great Ozzy's going to be singing. Sharon Osbourne, his wife, says that he will be singing and his voice is great, but he will be sitting the whole time in a wheelchair, I'm guessing. I can't imagine he'll stand up at any time or do any kind of walking around. He's been in a wheelchair for a while now. So that's going to be hard to see that, because usually I love watching Ozzy run around the stage and throw buckets of water on people, or whatever he decides to do during each show. It's going to be hard to see him not being able to move around, and not sure how great his voice is going to be. I sure hope they're not going to do any lip syncing. I'm sure I hope he won't be doing any of that. I hope not. But it's going to be interesting to see what that show is like, definitely. So I can't wait to finally get to see either the whole show or some clips from it. And I do hope it'll be on pay-per-view. I really do, because I would definitely purchase that to see it. Um, over the years, I've had people, that I know make fun of me, saying that, Kiss and Black Sabbath are all going to be in wheelchairs, eventually coming out on stage in wheelchairs. And they, I've had people joke with me that because of me being a diehard Black Sabbath fan and Kiss fan, they would say, well, you'll probably still watch them no matter what if they're in wheelchairs or whatever. I was like, yeah, I will be, because when I'm a diehard and I'm a supporter of something, I will support it until the end. And so I said, yeah, I probably will be watching it. Well, sure enough, I will be watching Ozzy in a wheelchair on stage, so. But it's very sad to think about, just all the years, all the great memories of Ozzy, um, performing on stage the way he has, the way he is, his all of his antics and everything. It's gonna be hard not to see that this time. It really is. So, so anyway, but uh, a few of my few of my favorite albums are the first three Black Sabbath albums, of course. The self-titled Black Sabbath, right there. You guys are wondering, what is this tie into Boston Scally? Well, I'll get into that in just a moment. Second album from 1970, Paranoid, and then third album from 1971, Black Sabbath, Master of Reality. Those are my favorite albums. Besides this one right here, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. Another great album that I love. And this year in July will be the 50th anniversary of Sabotage. So I got everything from Black Sabbath. I've collected everything. Got all their music. I've got, a few little things here and there of theirs that I really cherish. Never gotten to see Black Sabbath in concert. Always wanted to. Never got to. I did get to see Ozzy in concert. I think it was in 2017, before he really got, started having a lot of health issues. So I did get to see him in his band, Zakk Wylde, along with everybody else in his band at the time. Um, got to see Zakk Wylde, love him. I think he's pretty much reincarnated Randy Rhoads, if you ask me. But it was a great show getting to see Ozzy when I did. I'm so glad I got to. I did get to hear him sing some Black Sabbath songs. So that was about as close as I got to getting to see Black Sabbath. So anyway, again, you guys are wondering what is all this tying into Boston Scally? Well, this is what's tying into it. This cap right here. I bought this cap um, from the Boston Scally Company, of course. This is the purple or the plaid rose. Let's see, or the violet rose. Violet rose. A lot of pretty blacks and purples. Um, some little hints of some brown or tan. Uh, as you can see, there's kind of some little hints of like whitish tan or brownish colors, but it's mainly violets and dark purples. Maybe violet and dark purple is the same thing. I don't know, but some dark purples and some blacks, and just love the that purple and black and white, grayish, tannish kind of plaid. Um, and this is an 8-panel cap with the button on the top. There's the see if I can get it a little bit closer there. Um, try to pop that out so you guys can see. There it is. So there's the Boston Scally uh, iron-on vinyl patch there, Violet Rose, it says, from the Boston Scally Company. Medium large, there's the Boston Scally patch that you should always see on these caps. I haven't seen any knockoffs yet, but not to say there ever will be. But if it's the real thing, it should have that patch, your size right there, and it should have either, should either have this logo on the inside or the vinyl logo with the theme of whatever cap you're buying. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Um, again, there's the 6-panel Boston Scally black, Kenmore wool polyester, poly leather at brim underneath black. Meant to tell you about that. Medium large. Again, this was the very first cap I ever bought, and I love it still, like I said. And this is my most recent purchase after 3 years, almost 3 years of buying from the Boston Scally Company. Um, this is my recent purchase. So, again, this is a PEAKY cap, 8-panel, where the other one was a 6-panel that I showed you. 8-panel. It's got the button on top. So try to get all the angles here for you. So anyway, again, you're wondering why this is tying into Black Sabbath or the Boston Scally Company. Well, what makes this my very own personalized So yeah, so what I did is I made this into a Black Sabbath Boston Scally. Um, as you noticed, um, yeah, the colors really remind me of the colors on these first two albums here. There's some purples there, but a lot of purple on those Boston or those Black Sabbath Master of Reality album there. And I thought, well, since I'm so excited about Black Sabbath getting together again, and since I've been such a fan over the years, why not find something to commemorate that that's coming up on July 5th in Birmingham. And I thought, I love the purples on those albums that I just showed you. And this cap reminded me of something that would relate to Black Sabbath because of the colors. So I made it my own. And what I did purchase the Violet Rose cap pin that comes from Boston Scally. But I also found this really great cap pin on eBay that I thought would match great on this cap. That hat pin right there will show people that I am definitely a true diehard Black Sabbath fan. And I just thought with that cap pin being purple and black, it would match this cap just perfectly. So what I did is I bought that, put it on, and now this is my consider my Black Sabbath Boston Scally cap. Um, and I've made that my own. So anyway, so I took the Boston Scally and changed it into a Black Sabbath Boston Scally. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this cap. And I know I'm being silly, probably making such a big deal about Black Sabbath getting together, for one last time. But Ozzy's always wanted to play one more time with the guys, and that was his request, was just to play one more time with everybody, along with Bill Ward. So Bill Ward did agree to be a part of this show, along with Geezer Butler and Tony Iommi. So this will be the first time in a lot of years since they've originally played. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this cap. What do you think of the cap pins on it? I think it's just goes perfectly with this cap. And again, just another great cap from Boston Scally. Wool on the outside, polyester on the inside, black leather at brim right there, and of course polyester on the inside. And again, that velvet rose uh, patch there. I wish I could get you guys to see that a little bit better. The patch is kind of dark looking. So anyway, so there, let me pop that out again. But anyway, there it is, the famous uh, vinyl patch that they put in every cap, and it says the violet rose. Just probably the most beautiful cap I own so far, I'd have to say. Um, just yeah, it's probably definitely in my top 5 of favorites that I own now. Yeah, I just love it. It fits great. It's so comfortable, and I can't wait to keep wearing this off and on. But July 5th, you can bet I'll be wearing this definitely to help celebrate Black Sabbath's final show. But anyway, and it goes great with my shirt since I've got purples here on the Black Sabbath logo there. And it's actually the same logo as what's on my cap pin there. That's right here. So this cap goes great with my tour shirt. And I didn't get to see him on this tour. This is the tour from the end. I didn't get to see this show. Um, a friend of mine picked this up for me at the concert that got to go. Picked that up for me. So I cherish it to this day, and I don't wear it very often. I only wear it on special occasions. Um, so anyway, but definitely a special occasion coming up. And I thought today I'd go ahead and discuss this cap and discuss Black Sabbath with their reunion tour. I do want to go to something here and show you guys. Wanted to show you this announcement if you haven't seen that yet. Black Sabbath announced reunion show with all 4 original members. Let me scroll down here. Black Sabbath have just announced Back to the Beginning, one final all-day concert event to celebrate Ozzy Osbourne's last live performance, which will feature a reunion of the legendary metal band's 4 original members. And also, yeah, I forgot to mention that Ozzy will be doing a set with his band before Black Sabbath. So he's getting to actually perform twice, one with his own band, and or I'm not sure who's in his band exactly now. I'm hoping it's the same guys that were with him when he was on tour last. And then he'll be doing his set with Black Sabbath. So he's getting to perform twice. Yeah, this will be the first time that all 4 original members have performed together in 20 years. So anyway, pretty exciting thing coming up. So, but the bands that are going to be on this bill is Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Gora. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Hailstorm, Alice in Chains, Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Mastodon. Special appearances by Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins, David Draymond from Disturbed, Duff McKagan and Slash from Guns N' Roses, Frank Bello from Anthrax, Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, J.K. Lee, Jonathan Davis from Korn. J.K. Lee's not with Korn. Jonathan Davis is with Korn. J.K. Lee was with Ozzy during the Bark at the Moon tour and the Ultimate Sin tour. And then he was no longer part of the band because of issues with J.K. Lee getting paid for helping with some of the songwriting in the band. And they've been feuding ever since. So I'm not sure why J.K. Lee is going to be at this show. It's not making any sense to me yet, unless they came up with some kind of a contract where J.K. Lee will get paid. But I don't know. But from what I understand, this is all going to a benefit. No one's getting paid for this. So I'm not sure what strings got pulled to get J.K. Lee on the bill, but he's there for some reason. KK Downing from ex Judas Priest with KK's Priest. Lazy Hill from Hailstorm. Mike Borden from Faith No More. Rudy Sarzo. Sammy Hagar. Scott Ian. Sleep Token. Papa V. Perpetua from Ghost. Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, which he's the one that got all this set up and going to make this happen. Wolfgang Van Halen and Zach Wild. So anyway, that's who's all going to be there. So anyway, it's going to be quite the event, definitely, and I definitely hope I get to see all of it somehow. So anyway, but I'll go ahead and get off of that. But anyway, but yeah, I mainly wanted to do the review on this, but wanted to include my favorite band in with this because I again have chosen this to be my official Black Sabbath cap to celebrate Black Sabbath to commemorate their show coming up July 5th. But anyway, guys, I love the Boston Scally Company. They're a great company, great customer service. They're just awesome. I'm not going to get into their website because I've gotten into it quite a bit. But make sure you get on their site. They've got some new caps up right now for Easter, and they've got a 10% off code right now. As soon as you open up the site, you'll see the 10% code up on the top of the website. But make sure you get on there and check them out, and make sure you get a cap today. If you buy 3 caps, you get $25 off of your total order. And then if you put in the code when you go to checkout and you put in your code, instead of the actual code they've got right now, you'd put in capital B, all in caps, BSCALLY, and that will give you also free shipping on top of the $25 off if you buy 3 caps at once. So it's a great deal. So if you can afford that, do it. But anyway, guys, again, this is the Violet Rose PEAKY, 8-panel PEAKY. Lots of violet, whites, purples, grays, in with this cap, in with the plaid design on this. Wool and polyester blend. This one was around $52 plus $8 shipping. The cap hem, the rose that I purchased right here, that was another $8. I got this on eBay for about $6. So anyway, and then that was with the shipping and everything. This was $8 again from the Boston Scally Company. But with the discount I got at the time, I think I saved about $7. So it covered pretty much most of my shipping charges when I got this. So, but just another great, beautiful cap from the Boston Scally Company. Great sturdy cap, very comfortable. Lovely, lovely cap. I'm so proud to have it in my collection. And I believe this is my 35th cap now. So if I remember right, if my counting was right, that's how many I've got now. So but anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this cap in the comments. Let me know if you guys have purchased any Boston Scally caps, if you're planning on buying some or buying one. If you have any questions for me, I'll answer them very honestly for you. But it's very easy to get the right size for yourself if you just follow the instructions on each cap you look at. Each cap you look at, if they're 8 panels, it's going to have different sizing instructions. If you buy the 6 panel, it's going to have different sizing instructions. If you buy a flat cap, single panel, it's going to have different sizing instructions. So really pay attention to that. And look at all the reviews. Get a hold of customer service if you have any questions. They'll get with you quickly. So, everything's real easy to work with on their site. So make sure you check out that site today, guys. Hopefully you'll get off the fence about buying a cap if you've been not sure about it. I'm telling you, 35 caps in, I don't have a complaint about any one of them. Have never had a complaint about the company. They've been easy, very easy to work with. Great customer service. They really do care about their customers and they want you to be happy with your purchase. So they'll do everything possible to make you happy. So anyway, guys, that's it for me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this today. Go ahead and put my other cap on, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this today. Really hope you will get in touch with me and let me know what you think about this cap. I hope also you guys will subscribe to this channel today if you haven't done that yet. You guys make sure you do that. And please leave me a like. Please share this content with everybody you know out there. Hopefully it'll make somebody's day a little bit better. But yeah, give me a thumbs up, share this content, leave me some comments, ask me any questions you want, put your comments in, share this content with everybody you know. And again, I appreciate all of you guys for all your support to me here. I really do. You guys are awesome. So, but anyway, I've got a very special Black Sabbath Harper Cigar Lounge podcast coming up. So make sure you stay watching for that when it comes out. Also hit the bell on this site when you go to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications and stay up to date on this channel. It'll benefit you by doing that. So anyway, guys, the Violet Rose Black Sabbath PEAKY, the very first one, I believe. I don't think there's been anyone that's ever came up with that idea. So here you go, the very first Black Sabbath Violet Rose Boston Skelly 8-panel PEAKY. So hopefully you guys will chime in and give me some comments and some feedback on your thoughts on this cap as well as the Black Sabbath reunion. So you guys stay in touch with me. I'll stay in touch with you as well. So anyway, guys, here it is. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Love the Boston Scally Company. Make sure you check them out today. So anyway, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day. And I really appreciate you guys. I really do. So anyway, get in touch with Boston Scally Company. Thanks again for your support. And I will see you guys later. So all of you guys stay in touch with me. So anyway, we'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye now.